This division strategy is called using pictures to divide. When you're using this strategy, you don't want to think so much about drawing detailed pictures, but you want to draw kind of symbols to help you represent what the story problem is asking you. So here's the first story. Samantha is having a birthday party. She has 48 balloons for decoration. At the end of her party, she wants to give the balloons away. She invited 6 friends to her party. How many balloons will each person receive? I realize that this story is asking me to divide 48 balloons amongst 6 people. The 48 is my dividend, and the 6 is my divisor. I'm looking for the quotient. If I use using pictures to divide, all I need to do is make 6 circles. Those will represent the 6 friends who've come to Samantha's party. Now, I have a choice here. I can distribute one balloon to each of these 6 groups one at a time, or I can take bigger parts and put them in each of these groups and use my knowledge of multiples to help me. I'm going to start by giving each friend 5 balloons. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That means that 30 of the 48 balloons have been subtracted or given away. That means I have 18 balloons left to give to 6 friends. Now I might do groups of 2. So I'm going to give away 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've now gotten rid of 12 more balloons, which means I have 6 balloons left to give. I can add 1 more balloon to give to each of my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the rest of the balloons have been subtracted from my bigger number. Now I just need to draw attention to how many balloons will each person receive. If each of these circles represents a person, I just need to add up how many balloons I put in each group. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. That means that each of these 6 people get 8 balloons to take home from Samantha's party. I can check my answer by doing the inverse of division, which is multiplication. 8 times 6 should be equal to 48. Is it? Let's move on to the next story. Mary loves to collect stamps. She is categorizing her stamps into 3 equal groups. If Mary has 54 stamps altogether, how many stamps will be in each group? For this story problem, I realized that there are 54 stamps that need to be divided into 3 groups. That means my 54 is the dividend and the 3 is my divisor. I'm looking for the quotient. If I'm using pictures to solve the problem, I'm going to also just draw 3 circles to represent the 3 groups of stamps. Now, I'm going to think of a larger number I can put in each of these groups instead of counting one at a time. I'm going to pass out 10 stamps to each group first. 10, 20, 30. 30 stamps have been passed out of the 54. So I can take them away from the bigger number. That means I have 24 stamps left to give to 3 groups. I can now pass out 5 more to each group. 5, 10, 15. That means 15 more stamps have been taken. I'm going to use the algorithm. And now I have 9 stamps left to give to 3 groups. I know that 3 times 3 is 9. So 3, 6, 9. I've given away all of the stamps into each of the groups. Each one of these circles now represents a group, and my question is, how many stamps will be in each group? Well, 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. That means there are 18 stamps in each of my groups. I can check this by doing 18 times 3 to make sure that it equals 54. Here's the last story. Marbles at Tim's toy store are sold in bags with 72 marbles in each bag. If 4 children want to buy a bag of marbles to share, how many marbles will each child get? I know that I have 72 marbles to divide by 4 children. How many will each of them get? I know that the 4 represents my groups, so here are each of my children. You notice my pictures aren't very detailed. I'm just drawing representations of the story problem. I don't want to give out 1 marble at a time because that would take quite a long time. So I'm going to pass out 10 marbles to each child. So 10, 20, 30, 40. That means out of my 72 marbles, 40 have been given away. I only have 32 marbles left to give into 4 groups. So I can think, what can I do 4 times to equal to 32? If I know my basic facts, I know that I can give 8, 16, 24, 32, because I know 8 times 4 is equal to 32. That means all of my marbles have been taken, and I'm going to refer back to my question. How many marbles will each child get? If each of these circles represents a child, I just need to realize how many is in each circle. There are 10 plus 8, 18 marbles in each of the circles. Now I would want to check to make sure that the inverse checks out. Is 18 times 4 in fact 72? Why don't you figure it out and see?